in life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Baseball? Nah. Football? Done it. I think I'm gonna go after the PGA Tour.
Bo, you're gonna need the right equipment company.
I think I got that.
You know Tour Edge backs all their clubs with a lifetime warranty.
I know.
They ship all their premium custom clubs in 48 hours.
I know.
All their premium clubs are hand-built in the USA.
I know.
You know Tour Edge has won 35 times out here.
Guys, I know.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
And welcome back here on Big's Golf Talk, BGT 2.0 on the Ignite Golf Network. John Quick along with Bill Cuevas and the wisest man in golf, Greg Wise, joining us for the second half of BGT 2.0. And this segment is sponsored by, well, Bo knows. He knows that golf's most solid investment is Tour Edge clubs. TourEdge.com is their website because here's the deal. Golf's most solid investment, 48-hour turnaround time. You can't beat it. So, Tour Edge Golf. And what's the saying always, Bill, on Tour Edge Golf?
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
There you go. That a boy. We need to practice that.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Wise, it's been a few weeks. I am fully moved in to Arizona. Glendale, Arizona is where I am at. And pretty excited because every day has been 80
Apparently
degrees.
not fully moved in because I don't see anything hanging on the back walls.
Well, that we're working on that. There's boxes that needs to be unloaded. That might take about a couple months. So
the joy of moving. Yeah.
Well, Greg Wise, I mean, certainly you did not have a break. You weren't resting or for the last 2 weeks. Social media has been hopping with you and East Southern Golf as well. And man, oh man, you've been a busy man.
We've been here, we've been there, we've sort of been everywhere.
That rhymes. So
let's jump right into it. Greg Wise, I know we have some stuff that we're going to share with the listeners and the viewers here on Big's Golf Talk BGT 2.0. And I was going to ask my producer to bring it up on the screen. And there it is. Talk about what we're looking at.
Well, Bev and I play Hickory Golf. And so we took our old antique golf cart to a golf show. And some of the cars that were there were pretty cool. So we actually got to be off and take some pictures with the cars. Well, we have a thing called Golf the Wise Way, and we kind of operate a little piece under that. So when we got this done, I wanted to create a different brand for Golf the Wise Way. And I found this guy online. He's very much a cool artist, a whole lot different level than what I am. And I wanted it specifically for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
Reached out to Tom and sent him a couple pictures of the old golf cart, of Bev and I with the golf bags. And about 2 weeks later, I got back something that was totally amazing. This is about Tom. It's called TUF Designs. He's a graphic artist out of California.
Mm-hmm.
And he specializes in classic cars, trucks, bikes, not the typical golf cart unusual stuff. So he seemed to be a perfect fit for what I wanted. So this is the type of work he does, his normal
awesome.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He does people, motorcycles, trucks, equipment, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So about 2 weeks later, this is what I got.
So did he drew all of these things that we're watching?
Yeah, this is actually the animated piece that built this graphic.
Okay.
So
Now,
as
did
he
you
built
have-
it, he was actually connecting through his iPad, obviously,
Gotcha.
building this graphic.
Did you actually have that old golf cart on display at this show, or did you just bring it with you?
Yeah. It's a 1953 golf cart that sits and runs like a Cadillac.
That's pretty neat. He even souped up your old time golf cart. I like that. He did. That's really cool.
I asked for something specific. Was it had to be custom, so that's where it was at.
Nice.
No, I got to tell you, you know, it looked like Bev right to the T, and really looked like you right to the, you know.
The pictures it matched. Even it looked like her head cover was like a lamb chop. That character, lamb chop. Remember that character from back in the day?
Actually, the characters are knitted head covers from the 50s, and they have faces on them.
Oh, okay.
And I have a Stir and Jacoby golf bag, custom made here in the USA. We visited them.
Yep.
And it looks exactly like that bag.
It looks like you could have been in the old time with that bag.
Yeah,
it's
except
really
for
cool.
the golf cart with the Hemi engine on the back.
Yeah. I like it. It's nice. It came out really, really nice.
I'll tell you what, when you go there, you see the process of how he's drawing and everything else through that. One thing that I'm like, this ain't really starting to look like him. But as it got closer to the end, then it started coming out with Greg Wise in that cartoonish image. And then once he was finished with it, both images looked like Bev Wise and Greg Wise.
Yeah, no, okay, it came out. He did a great job.
So he was going to be on the show, but he said he's not a talkative kind of guy, and I understand that because if you're that level of an artist, you're connected to a screen and a tablet and a pen, and that's what you do.
Right.
It still would have been nice to say a few words.
Well, he'll get a recording of this, and he can, hopefully respond back. But
how long did it take him to come up with that design for you guys?
What's that?
How long did it take for him to come up with that design with you guys?
Actually, after I sent him the pictures and gave him a little bit of a description, 2 weeks later, I got an email, and I opened it up, and I'm sitting there looking at that, and Bev's going, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Well, I ordered something 2 weeks ago, and I just got it, and I'm totally spellbound."
And from one artist to another, that's a huge thing.
Yeah,
he's way above what my level is. Trust me.
Well, I mean, you know, small fish in the water.
Slob yourself.
You got your own technique and your own style. He does something different, so he does that better than you because that's his style. But
when I grow up, I want to be like Tom.
Me three.
Is he trying to get into the golf industry, or is he wanting to stick with cars?
No, he loves cars, trucks, equipment. This was the first venture out of that realm for him. For that golf cart, he just nailed it.
It was a great venture out for a first timer.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong with that. That's something new and different. And I mean, yours was more for your rebranding of you guys. Golf the Wise Way, which is kind of cool because that's a whole different kind of side that you guys do. But I could see that working for just about anybody in any kind of industry. that it'd be just as good. You know what I mean? You guys were a little old fashioned, so it's kind of cool. But I could see him doing some really
Wait a
neat
minute. Did you
things.
just call me old fashioned? Hold on a minute.
No, I said the piece was
Classic.
old fashioned.
Classic.
Classic.
Classic. Okay.
You're
I
a
can deal
classic.
with classic.
You're a classic. An old classic. Yes.
Hey.
I'm beginning to not like you.
You're no longer going to be the son, the prodigy son.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm the prodigy. Yes. Oh,
hey,
God.
while we're at it, let's get to some golf news and talk about it a little bit here because this hit the news wire. Chris DeMarco, a 3-time PGA Tour winner, recently joined the Subpar podcast with Colt Knost and Drew Stoltz, and boy, did he have his opinions. While on the show, DeMarco expressed his displeasure with the amount of money players on the PGA Tour champions make, calling it a joke. We're kind of hoping that LIV buys the Champions Tour, DeMarco said with a snicker. Let's play for a little real money out there. I mean, this is kind of a joke when we're getting $2 million. There were like 7 guys last week from the TPC Sawgrass that made more money than our purses. With the emergence of LIV, fans have been turned off by the amount of money being infused into the sport. So when a player who has made more than $22 million to play golf during his career cries for more, safe to say it didn't go over too well with the fans. How about that?
I'm still trying to figure out why he's crying. And if he goes to the Champions Tour, that's his choice. Because somebody like Phil, he had the option to do the Champions Tour, but yet he still played on tour. There's no mandatory thing. Oh, you're 50, get out. We're putting you in a different league because of your age. If you can compete.
Here's somebody spearheading this whole didn't go over too well with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Paige Sporanic goes to X, formerly known as Twitter. Chris DeMarco has made over $22 million over his career on the course. That number is not counting sponsorship money. Hand up if you're tired of pro golfers complaining about money. Spearheading it.
So, I just want to be correct. Paige Sporanic.
That's my point.
She's spearheading this.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my hand down in my opinion to myself at this particular point in time. Yeah. What else is in the news? unless the wisest man in golf. Do you have any wise wisdom to share with us when Miss Paige Sporanic is talking about the men's tour?
It's the one calling the shots.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. What else was in the news?
Well, we also got some Masters news. Masters is just a week away or so. Jon Rahm, Scotty Scheffler, Bubba Watson, Phil Mickelson, Tony Finau, Rory McIlroy, and quite possibly Tiger Woods are among those who will compete at the 2024 Masters. They will be playing for an $18 million prize pool and, of course, an iconic green jacket. Rahm, who joined the controversial LIV in December, will be seeking to defend his title from last year, while top-ranked PGA player Scheffler is hoping to keep his hot streak going. He won the Players' Championship and the Arnold Palmer Invitational this month. So how about this? Now, as far as Tiger Woods go, he has been playing on and off since he suffered serious leg injury in 2021 car accident. Mm-hmm. He has committed and answered the invite for Masters and stating that his intentions is to be an Augusta National.
Nice. It's a good thing.
So they have a whole list of the Masters field that is on there. Sam Burns, by the way, playing his, I believe it's his first Masters.
Nice. It's going to be interesting to see what happens and comes out of it, because you're going to have everybody from anybody that's going to be there. It doesn't matter Live Tour, PGA Tour, Champions Tour. It doesn't matter. You know, you get to be there and participate, and may the best golfer win.
Exactly.
Unless anybody else wants to chime in on if it's too much money that they're making. Because other than that, yeah, in the news, nobody cares right now. Oh God! Yeah.
Greg Wise looks a little confused there.
Are you confused?
I'm still stumbling over Tiger.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he actually was fit to play 72 holes, I'd love to see him play because it is Tiger.
Yeah.
But if he goes for a round and a half and says, I can't go any further, that took away somebody's opportunity that could have played in the Masters.
What if Tiger is, I don't know if he's going to play the par 3 challenge or not, but brings Charlie along to show him the Masters experience and kind of prepares him?
I guess what would be really cool is if his son caddied for him.
Yeah.
During the Masters, that would be nice. That would be something to see and watch. So that would be cool. It's gonna be interesting to see how it goes.
But I think we're all as fans of golf, I think we're all tired of seeing Tiger Woods start a tournament and then not do well on his shots and then withdraws and says it's due to an injury.
Yeah.
Which we all know it's not why he withdrew. It's because he wasn't playing well why he withdrew. And I just wish he would just say that instead of
doing what he's doing.
Injury.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, we're running over time. It's time to get in the kitchen or out the kitchen or somewhere near the kitchen. We'll find out.
Where's the kitchen?
Where is the kitchen? It's coming up
Where's
next. We're going to the kitchen. We're all in the pickle.
Time for pickleball talk.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right after this on the Ignite Golf Network.